it's Amanda, the Nail Polish Hound, and welcome to this review of the new limited edition Wildlife Jelly High Shine nail polishes from BarryM. These polishes were sent to me by BarryM for swatching purposes. They are available now on the BarryM.com website. They became available in Superdrug today, the 29th of January, and they will be in Boots from the 12th of February. They are a limited edition collection, and a portion of the proceeds will be going to a wildlife charity, and as always with BarryM Cosmetics, they are cruelty free. The first one of these nail polishes is the pale green. This one is called Wild Mint. I found that the formula on these polishes was good. They did mostly require 2 coats, and they went on nice and easily, a little bit streaky on the first coat but evening out on the second. Please excuse my swatching on this particular colour. I had the tripod in the way of my other hand. The next colour is Desert Orange, and this is a beautiful, slightly muted but more than pastel orange colour. I found the formula on this one was very much the same, slightly streaky on the first coat but going on smoothly and evening out on the second. The third polish in the collection is this unusual green. It's sort of halfway between a lime green and a chartreuse, I think. Same formula as the previous ones, again going on fairly easily in 2 coats. Next we have Native Purple, and I think this one was my favourite, but then again I do love purple nail polish, so that's hardly surprising. The formula on this one was slightly better than the others. When I swatched it for the camera, I thought it was going to be just 1 coat, but when I did the swatch pictures I actually used 2. Then we have Tropical Pink, and this is like a salmon pink colour, just with a hint of coral in it. And this is not the sort of colour polish that I normally reach for at all, because it does clash with my skin tone. I found that the formula on this one was a little bit thinner. When I swatched it for the camera I used 2 coats, but when I did the swatch pictures I needed 3. And finally, for this collection we have this very pretty ocean blue. It had a similar formula to most of the rest of them and was opaque in just 2 coats. I had heard some people saying that they thought these polishes were re-releases of other BarryM polishes. I don't know if this is the case or not, but I thought I would take the opportunity to have a look in my collection and see if I had anything that was similar. Just a quick mention that there was nothing in my collection that was similar to Tropical Pink. That's not surprising because it's not a colour that really suits me, and therefore I wouldn't buy or keep a polish of this colour. So the only polish I had that was close to Wild Mint was for Audrey. These are similar but definitely not dupes. For Audrey is a little bit darker and a little bit more blue. The nearest polish I had to Rainforest Green was Cuccio's Wow the World, but as you can see, Wow the World is a little bit brighter and a little bit more yellow than Rainforest Green is. The formula on the BarryM is better, being opaque in just 2 coats. The Cuccio takes 3 or 4 coats to become opaque. So again, in comparison, they aren't dupes, but they are quite close. I don't have very many orange nail polishes either, but the closest one that I had to Desert Orange was Infinity by Pretty Perfect Polish. These are similar in base colour, although the Pretty Perfect Polish is a little bit lighter, and of course it has holographic glitters in it. So these are definitely not dupes, but the closest that I had in colour. Now the closest dupes I think were the blue and the purple polishes, and the closest I had to BarryM's Ocean Blue was BarryM's Blueberry Ice Cream, so I wonder if this is one of the ones that people thought were a re-release. They are very close in the bottle, and they're very close when you apply them on the nail as well. Just a tiny shade difference in them. My bottle of the Blueberry Ice Cream is quite old now. It's about halfway gone, and I don't know if that's affected the colour at all, but they still look very similar to me. So even though these are so similar, because the Blueberry Ice Cream is halfway finished, I will be holding on to the new polish as well. So finally, here are the colours that I had in my collection that were similar to Native Purple. I had Sinful Colours Verbena and Model's Own Purple Glare. To my eyes, the BarryM and the Sinful Colours are almost exact colour dupes, and I'm really pleased that I have found a dupe for this colour polish because Sinful Colours is not cruelty free, and I've also used half of the bottle, so I'm really pleased to have a backup of this colour. The Model's Own, a slightly different formula and a little bit more blue in the purple, so that one's not such a close dupe. So as a result of this comparison, I have decided I'm going to destash the Cuccio polish and the Model's Own polish. I might destash the Sinful Colours as well, but given that the new BarryM polishes are a limited edition and I really love that shade, for the moment I'm going to keep the BarryM as a backup and try and use up the Sinful Colours. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and I hope I will see you in the next one.